Good afternoon. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. Frisco PD is not releasing the name of a 27-year-old North Carolina man arrested yesterday during an armed standoff in the Safeway parking lot. PD says his name has no inherent benefit to the public and could compromise their investigation. Frisco is still waiting on a search warrant for the man's truck. Police found 2 knives yesterday. He allegedly had a firearm. Witnesses claimed he also had drugs. Criminal charges are still pending. The man remains at Summit County Jail. This is Under the Radar and our exclusive interview with outgoing Summit County Manager Phil Gonshak.
It's really about servant leadership and trying to develop and create staff to be able to replace you if and in the event you do decide someday to move on.
Gonshak is leaving in 2 weeks, less than a year after coming to Summit, 2 months after signing a contract.
Hopefully I'm leaving it on a good foot and everybody's able to respect the work that I've done in the short amount of time.
Hiring and incentives just might be his legacy. When he arrived, roughly 5 in 10 county positions were empty. Today, more than 9 in 10 are full.
We had to come up with a number of different creative ways to make it attractive for our employees to come work for our county.
Before Summit, Gonshak was chief of police in Southern California. This was his first county manager gig.
My 24 years of public service, I will tell you there's never been a more exciting time for some kind of change that's occurring. You know, there's more options to work from home, there's more options to work remote.
He believes the county is on the right path, solving its 2 biggest issues, housing and childcare. He has nothing but compliments for his staff and the county commissioners. So why then is he leaving? One answer: the weather.
We gave it a good college try, and just unfortunately, it was so cold.
County Communications Director Dave Rossi was just named interim manager. Tune in again soon for Under the Radar with local government. Instinct is under the spotlight later this month at the annual TedX Breckenridge. Marketing Director Leah Rybeck.
The idea is the main part of this, disruptive ideas, expansive ideas.
10 presenters, including Andy Thorne from Leftover Salmon, dive deep into Instinct, explaining how it informs everything from education and music to Alzheimer's.
Be prepared to wear your heart on your sleeve a little bit and be vulnerable and have some big conversations.
TedX Breckenridge is 2 weeks out, Saturday, September 30th at the Riverwalk Center. Get your tickets online. Tomorrow's the opening day of Breck Oktoberfest, back on Main Street for 3 days of beer, brats, and lederhosen. Ceremonial tapping of the keg happens tomorrow at 2 at Blue River Plaza. Tomorrow is also Locals Day at Breck Oktoberfest, where you can trade food for a beer stein. Bring your non-perishable food donation to Blue River Plaza, 4 p.m. to 6:30, and get 1 free stein while supplies last. All donations go to the FERC Food Pantry. They especially need short pasta like penne and bow ties, spaghetti sauce, family-sized juice, and canned salmon. Local fire danger is back to low for the first time since June. Fire officials say cooler temps, recent rain, and more moisture in the forecast are promising trends. There are still no fire restrictions. In local entertainment news, it's a good night for a movie at the Eclipse in Breck, the only theater in town showing the Sundance grand jury winner, Scrapper. Scrapper is showing at 4:30 and 6:30 tonight at the Eclipse Theater in downtown Breck. In sports, the Rockies open a home series with the Giants tonight at 6:40. And in local sports, today on the Warmup, from my furnish in Frisco and Kremling.
Shot a 75 at Salida. I won the golf tournament in Salida, shooting a 74.
That was junior Jace Melby and sophomore Hogan Tobias, 2 rising stars on the Tigers golf team. What's their secret? The short game.
Putting and chipping saves my life sometimes out there. My putting and my chipping, that's where all the strokes come from.
What's their other secret? Breakfast.
Ham and cheese croissant. McDonald's Egg McMuffin with orange juice.
The Tigers are playing at home today for a soggy tournament at Keystone Ranch, the final tourney before regionals next week in Grand Junction. This has been the Warm-Up with high school athletes. In other preps, boys soccer is playing Eagle Valley at home today. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.